she is one of the leaders in this much needed trend that enrich the lives of indoor cats. She does it with something called catios. So please get your purr on. Let's welcome the founder and designer of Catio Spaces, Cynthia Chomos. Welcome to the show, Cynthia.
Thank you for being here. I'm thrilled to share the benefits of catios.
Well, and you have a feline muse that doesn't have just one, but 4 catios. All your other cats, don't be gel. Who is your feline muse?
My feline muse is Miss Serena. She's an orange tabby who came to me in a dream. And once I found her, it was out of a desire to keep her safe outdoors. I'm a gardener. I love nature. And it was out of a desire to keep her safe outdoors that I thought, hey, I should build catios and design them so they complement a home. My background, I'm also a feng shui consultant. So it's all about creating harmonious spaces, and pets are part of our lives. And when we satisfy and take care of all the pets in our home, then there's greater harmony in our lives.
I know. And I know you said feng shui, but it's also probably feng shui with the kitties a little bit, right?
Thanks, yes.
You know, for years, people have had patios. Some are covered, some are not. And then our dogs and cats have really become part of our families. And, you know, you can just list a few reasons, but I have 4 cats, and they all are indoor cats. But I don't want them to go stir crazy. So what are some of the bennies that you think catios offer for cats that are living indoor lives? I mean, my cat goes in a stroller, walks on a leash, does all these other things, but boy, does he dig. We actually created a petio because we have dogs and cats.
Oh,
but
excellent.
tell people, because it's something, I think something that we really should be thinking about.
Right. Well, for indoor cats, you know, they're held captive in a certain respect. You know, they're always at the window wanting to see what's going on, trying to breathe fresh air. And oftentimes we can add the stimulation enrichment indoors, but there's nothing like having their paws on the ground, watching birds, smelling the scents. And I think if I were a cat, I would want to be outside. So, but there are many, many dangers, predators, poisons, diseases from other animals, certainly vehicles. Vehicles are a biggie. And, you know, for cats that are allowed to go freely outdoors, it's really behooving upon us to really care for their well-being. And part of that is keeping them safe. So there's obviously the protection from the hazards of the outdoors, which in turn can reduce vet bills. And we also want to protect birds and wildlife because according to the American Bird Conservancy, 2.4 million birds are killed by free-roaming cats outdoors. And so a catio will help, you know, protect our backyard.
You're like a diplomat between birds and cats, aren't you?
Yes. And obviously, if there's fewer free-roaming cats, that's decreasing the pet population out there, the feral cat population. I think, too, it can reduce multi-cat stress indoors. Okay. I've had a lot of clients whose cats, you know, they need more territory, and a catio is a great diversion. If you have a cat door in a window, wall, or a door, the cats can come and go as they please. And so it gives that relief and that stress relief. Certainly it's going to enrich the cat with bird watching and chasing bugs and all the fun things that can happen in a catio.
When the weather is nice here, I'm in Dallas, we get all the 2 dogs and the kitties out in our enclosed patio. We call it patio because we got dogs. And we got a cat tree in there, Cynthia. We got an orthopedic bed for the dogs. And I just take delight because there's always a fly or some really stupid bug comes in, and they're toast with our cats.
They get to express their natural hunting instincts, you know, which is which is great. Absolutely. But there's also, if the catios are like in your case, your patio, it's big enough where you can spend time out there. So it gives bonding opportunities for cats and their humans. And goodness, nature is good for humans too. We need fresh air and to be able to unplug. It's
now you're in Seattle, is that correct?
Yes.
You're based in Seattle?
Yeah.
So you can get some bone-chilling days there too, can't you?
Yes. And I get photos from cat parents from all over the country whose cats go out in the snow.
Oh.
They're up on the shelves flying, like, what is this? And that'll come down on them. But some will be warm weather, only, but others will not. The other thing too is patios help promote good neighbor relations.
Okay.
There have been several cities throughout the United States that have adopted cat leash laws, complaining about cats.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so cats are using neighbors, vegetable beds as litter boxes. So another benefit
Honey,
is
that's not a radish.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. But another benefit is you can have an outdoor litter box in the catio. And it should never replace the one indoors. But if the cats are out having a good time and they can, do their business al fresco, why not? They can just stay out and play.
Did you say al fresco? Oh,
Yes.
Awesome. All right, you're my new cat best friend. Well, I do know that I think in 2023 it is a good time to be a cat. There are adventure cats. More millennials are adopting cats. And I'm so proud that real men love cats. So are you starting to see that cats are getting a groove on, that people are really bringing them into being a full bona fide member of their families?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I have a lot of, predominantly when we're building custom catios, it's primarily, female cat owners, but I would say 10% are male. And, men love cats, and they're all part of the household. So, yeah.
Well, we're speaking with Cynthia Chomos. She is the genius behind Catio Spaces. And after the show, everybody, I want you to go to catiospaces.com and find out there's a lot of great material on that website.
Thanks so much for making our tails wag by watching this guest interview from Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life. Make sure to subscribe so you're up to date with all of our Four-Legged Life content. Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life.